today's workshop, we're going to be looking at a technique called Shibori. With Shibori, we're going to be able to create our own 3D surfaces and create structures and textures that are suitable to use across accessories and other creative textile applications. Shibori works with steam to thermoform synthetic fibres and fabrics to generate 3D surfaces. Synthetic linings, chiffons, organzas, anything polyester really is going to work well for your Shibori techniques. The idea being that we need to work with a synthetic fabric, and when we apply the heat through the steam, those fibres are going to shrink and hold their form, giving us those 3D structures. And I tend to go for fabrics that have sort of contrasting warp and weft so that they have a shimmer surface. That really means that when we form the fabrics, the 3D structures are amplified by the contrast in tone. So it's a very effective way to just heighten the structures that we're creating with the fabric itself. For the first sample, we're going to work with marbles, and these we're going to distribute throughout the sample, and they're going to give us a lovely bubble texture across the surface. So we'll need a selection of marbles. You can have just standard sized ones or a mixture. There's variety bags that have the large ones as well. So once all your samples are prepared, they are ready to steam. So what we're going to need is a saucepan and a colander. You can use a sieve as well, and we're going to place those inside and get them heat forming. So we want one large saucepan, colander that will sit inside it, a little bit off the bottom, so we can place our samples inside. So we'll start with these three, and those are going to steam for about 10 minutes. So we'll fill the water so it's a couple of inches deep, not getting in contact with the fabric itself, and cover that over and let them steam for 10 minutes. For our other samples, what we're going to do is we're going to use the saucepan, and I'm just placing a little copper bowl at the bottom so that I can elevate my sample, because it's just a little bit too big for the colander. And with my pole wrap, what I've done is I've shunted the wrap down to the end of the pole, not right to the bottom, so that when I place it in, it's going to be getting full contact with the steam but not touching the water. Okay, so those can have 10 minutes as well.